Alright, hello everyone, hope you're well, welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video I want to do another first impressions kind of thing, and I want to do it about a game which is a little bit of a strange one, because this game, Bloons TD6, of all the fucking games out there, I have decided to give my first impressions on. It's a bit of a weird one because, I remember playing Bloons TD on my fucking 4th gen iPod Touch in the Isle of Wight, and I always remember the game being an incredibly fun experience, and also a free game at the time which you could just download and just had a boatload of microtransactions, but the game itself was free and actually very stable. Since then I've always tried to recapture whatever kind of magic I felt on that 4th gen iPod Touch, and I can never find Bloons TD on the App Store anymore, so fuck knows what happened to it. However, you can buy it on Steam and it's currently on sale, so I think it's about £1.60, which is a fucking bargain. Now, I'm making a first impressions video and not like a full should you buy thing, because I've only got 7 hours on this game. This game is a bit of a strange one, because on the surface it seems incredibly basic. It's essentially a ported mobile tower defense game which involves putting down different types of monkeys, upgrading those monkeys in order to pop X amount of balloons each round. It's literally a tower defense game, like the name is in the name. It's Bloons TD. So yeah, as I said, like I've only put about 6 hours into the game, and the only level I've completed on hard is the first one. I'm still trying to do the second one on hard. It's a very difficult game, but that's the one thing I will say about it to begin with, is that the game is challenging and there's actually quite a lot of content as well. There are Steam achievements, and I like Steam achievements. It kind of gives me like a sense of progression. It feels like I'm kind of earning things, and once upon a time I did try and get a lot of games 100%. If I ever tried to do that again, I probably would do it for Bloons, just because the gameplay's fucking solid. There's a hell of a lot of content to tackle, and doing so actually makes me feel like I've accomplished something whilst being in lockdown. So yeah, the game's difficult. You can play it on easy, medium and hard. Easy and medium are a walk in the park, and then hard is a completely different box of frogs. And where this game gets you is the fact that if you fail a level, you have to start all the way from the beginning, unless of course you use your premium currency to continue. So there's kind of remnants of like mobile game practices here, where you can go so far and it doesn't matter unless you have premium stuff, and then you can essentially cheat the system and keep going forward. That doesn't even annoy me that much though, considering it was initially a mobile game. The fact that they've just ported it over to Steam, charge like £7 for it, and have a fuckload of microtransactions doesn't bother me all that much. And I think that's mostly because the transactions on game breaking, they do allow you to continue your lives and whatnot, but they don't give you like an unfair okay, they kind of do, but it's not to the point where it's kind of forced upon you. It's like you can do the game perfectly without spending any money. It will just take a lot of time and you need a lot of patience, but like I kind of like that because it feels like I'm getting somewhere. That's the first thing I will say about it, and the second thing which I'll say about it is that the gameplay is good. It's just a tower defense game, and I've never really been a big fan of mobile games nor tower defense games, but something about it really just fucking gets me. It's very addictive, it's very simple, and it's very gratifying. Just seeing your monkey slowly pop all these balloons, progressively upgrading them, and using a little bit of strategy as well. I had some like hardcore fucking 90s jungle on in the background when I was playing it with Dibble last night, and just listening to your music and just seeing all these balloons get popped, and then kind of stopping for a moment to gather your thoughts and whatnot. Like it's a good gameplay loop. I actually have no problems with it whatsoever. The gameplay is near enough flawless. There's no bugs, there's no issues. The only issue I can possibly think of is the fact that I always lose my cursor, but that's usually when there's like a fucking load of monkeys on screen, so like I can't really have a go. On top of that, you obviously have all of the challenges. You have cooperative play as well. You have your daily rewards, you have your heroes. There's a lot of content in this game, and this game gets updated quite a lot actually. It's really surprising to me when I looked on the community hub and saw, what was it, something like 47,000 players currently playing, which is way more than I fucking expected. Like, I did not imagine nearly 50,000 people playing Bloons Tower Defense, but clearly it showcases that, you know, even a mobile game can be so popular if the gameplay is really that good, and that is kind of Bloons Tower Defense 6 to a T. The gameplay is just good. It's simple, yet there's a lot of complexion to it if you actually want to put the time into, you know, strategizing and thinking about things. But if you just want to play it as a casual time killer, then it fulfills that purpose so fucking well. Yeah, that's about it really. I would love to make a full review once I've played it a little bit more, but you know, losing a match on round 78 every time and having to start from the beginning is actually soul crushing. It causes me physical and emotional pain, and actually makes me physically violent as well. Yeah, that's about it really. Stay tuned for the full review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you stay safe, and cheers for watching. Alright guys, in a bit.